لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Our chief guest here today is Director Sir, the Vice Rector in charge of Academic Affairs, Vice Rector in charge of Finance and Administration, the University Secretary, members of management present here, our deans, deputy deans, and heads of department, heads of academic and administrative units, the academic and administrative staff in your different capacities, Your Excellency, the Guild President, the student leaders, our freshmen and women of the 2023-2024 academic year, I give you salutations, the best salutations in the heavens and earth. I say to you, please, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Indeed, Mr. Director, sir, we are privileged today to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has enabled us to be here today celebrating and admitting in the students of the 2023-2024 cohort, making a total this academic year of 2,705 freshmen and women. Today, my remarks will be really centered on leading you through this ceremony. I will use those precious minutes given, first of all, to welcome you, our freshmen and women, and to say that we really value you and we are here to work for your aspirations in the IUIU during that time that you will stay with us. We are appealing to you, we are requesting, and we are urging, we are encouraging you to study hard, to obey the regulations, and for this particular moment, I I would like to reach to you and give you a message that as you will go through the 2 years, the 3 years, the 4 years, or the 5 years of your study according to your program, please also keep in mind that we have awards that we give out here at IUIU. Namely, the Prince Badru Kapungu Award that is given to the best overall IUIU Muslim student. This is given to the Muslim student overall performance. And also, you will be competing not only with your fellow colleagues here at the main campus, but also the females campus, the Arua campus, and the Kampala campus. We also have another award. It is called the Alumni Award. Alumni are old boys and girls of a university. So we don't say OGOP, we say alumni, okay? And very soon, you are also going to be alumni. I have seen students coming in and graduating the next day. When I mean the next day, it looks like it is just the other day that you came into the university. So time flies very fast. The Alumni Award is given to the second best student. Then we have the International Islamic Charitable Organization Award. That one is given to the best female student. And of course, it is Islamic Charitable Organization that is giving it out. It is given to the best Muslim student. And this particular one that I'm going to mention is called the Rector's Award. Our chief guest today is the rector of the Islamic University in Uganda. And he gives out an award. And that award is given to the best innovative and creative student. Doesn't matter which faculty you come from. So long as you have come up with something that is creative and innovative. Are you a teacher? Have you developed another method of teaching? Are you a scientist? What have you invented? What have you created? Are you a computer? So it is given, it is not just focused on one faculty. It is given to the best innovative and creative student. I want to challenge you that this year, Mr. Rector Sam, we are sorry, but last year we did not have the Rector's Award. Unfortunately, the money was released, Mr. Chair or Mr. Rector, and we had to take it back to the bursary. I accounted for it by nurse. We had to take it back. So I want to challenge you, our dear students. You are in your first year. These awards are meant for you. What do we look at? We look at your academic performance. Okay? Are you first class student? Are you upper second student? Okay? We also don't look at only your academic excellence. IUIU prizes itself on producing men and women with great knowledge, great excellence, but also impeccable character and morals. So we shall also look at you as an all-round individual. After your academic and excellence, what else are you? These are the criteria. Your moral, have you been praying? What is your contribution? Have you been a sports player? Which co-curricular activity, not only sports, but which co-curricular activity have you gone through these years that you are here with us? And also, apart from that, what are your leadership skills and what are the leadership roles that you have taken. Mr. Rector, sir, I'm taking these few moments to give this information to our fresh men and women so that as they pursue excellence in their academics, we expect that by the time they leave us, they should be all-round individuals whom the universities, our university will be proud of. And those really are my preliminary remarks. The next, I want to take you through how our program is going to run in the admissions ceremony. So, I shall call upon the warden. We shall have both the male and the female warden. And we shall ask them to present you to the rector. We shall ask the wardens to present you to the rector. And the warden will request, according to your programs and according to your faculty and your program, the warden will request you to stand up, both male and female at the same time, according to your faculty, according to the programs that we will read out. After that presentation, I shall read the oath to you as the academic registrar, and we have given you something that you are supposed to read as you are taking your oath. So you will take your oath, and after that, the warden will again present you to the rector, and it is after you have taken your oath that the rector will decide. Either he will admit you or otherwise. We will wait and see. So, Mr. Rector, sir, at this point, I would like to call upon the wardens to present the students to you for admission.
Bismillah, in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, I call upon the students of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences to stand up according to the programs below. Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences, please stand up. Bachelor of Science in Mass Communication, Bachelor of Social Work and Social Administration, Bachelor of Arts Economics, Diploma in Social Work and Community Development, Higher Education Certificate in Humanities, Masters of Arts Kiswahili, Masters of Arts in Applied Linguistics, Master of Science in Political Science, and Master of Arts International Relations.
Yes, can we stand up? The ones whose programs have been read, male and female, please can we stand up? In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, do you solemnly promise to seek the truth, to study diligently, to obey Allah and His Prophet, to obey the rector, vice rectors, and all those in authority in the university, and to promote its good as far as in you lies?
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, all of this I solemnly promise.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am admitted here.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, I call upon the students of the Faculty of Islamic Studies and Arabic Language to stand up according to the following program: Arabic Certificate Program, Arabic Diploma Program, Bachelor of Arts in Sharia, Bachelor of Islamic Studies and Arabic Language, Master of Arts in Islamic Studies, Master of Arts in Sharia, Master of Arts in Arabic Language, Doctor of Philosophy in Islamic Studies, Doctor of Philosophy in Sharia, and Doctor of Philosophy in Arabic Language. Please stand up.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, all this I solemnly promise.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, I have unmuted them.
Bachelor of Arts Education, Bachelor of Science Education, Bachelor of Education External, Postgraduate Diploma in Management and Teaching at Higher Education, Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Postgraduate Diploma in Education Management and Administration, Master of Education Management and Administration, and Doctor of Philosophy in Education. Please stand up.
Of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, all these are solemnly promised.
Mr. Rector, sir, I present to you for admission.
I have unmuted them.
Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, do you solemnly promise to seek the truth, to study diligently, to obey Allah and His Prophet, to obey the rector, the vice rectors, and all those in authority in the university, and to promote its good as far as in you lies?
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, all this I solemnly promise.
Mr. Rector, sir, I present to you for admission to the Islamic University in Uganda these members of students who have duly subscribed their names to the declaration they have made. Diploma in Library and Information Science, Diploma in Records Management, Diploma in Computer Science and Information Technology, Bachelor of Information Technology, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, Bachelor of Food Science and Nutrition, Bachelor of Statistics, Bachelor of Environmental Science, Bachelor of Science in Records and Library Management, Master of Environmental Science, Master of Zoology, and Master of Information Technology and Management.
In the name, please stand up. Faculty. Thank you. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, do you solemnly promise promise to seek the truth, to study diligently, to obey Allah and His Prophet, to obey the rector, vice rectors and all those in authority in the university, and to promote its good as far as in you lies
Let's go. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, all this I solemnly promise.
Bachelors of Public Health, Bachelors of Environmental Health Sciences, and Masters of Public Health. Please stand up.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, do you solemnly promise to obey Allah and His Do you solemnly promise to seek the truth, to study diligently, to obey Allah and His Prophet, to obey the rector, the vice rectors, and all those in authority in the university, and to promote its good as far as in you lies Faculty of Health Sciences,
the most gracious, the most merciful, in absentia I have admitted them.
The 24 cohort, I don't know when I should say that you are no longer fresh because you have been admitted, but we welcome you and we thank the rector for admitting you. Takbir! 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 We are really our chief guest. We are honored to have you today. And if you look at our program, the rector will be making his remarks and his speech. At this point, I would like to invite the Vice Rector in charge of academic affairs, Dr. Jamil Serwanga, to invite the rector to make his speech after making a few remarks.
Thank you very much, Minister, Mr. Rector, the Vice Rector, Finance and Administration, the Deans and Directors here present, the Guild President, and all members of staff that are present, dear the newly admitted students for the cohort of 2023-2024. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm really honored to be given this opportunity to invite our rector, Professor Ismail Simba Jagega, to come and address his gallery. But before I invite him, I want to thank Allah who has enabled us to gather today to witness this occasion for the purpose of enabling our students, the newly admitted students, to be fully admitted, and that is a sign of commitment of the Islamic University in Uganda that we have the potential I don't know how we are going to listen to the rector. Members, can we take a moment that we are gathered today And it is a sign of commitment for the Islamic University in Uganda that we have the potential to animate, to register you, and teach you at this great institution so that we come out with the relevant content, with the relevant skills, and the appropriate attitude. So it is our commitment, and on this note, I want to take this opportunity to invite our director, Professor Ismail Simbwa Kyagenda, to come and address the newly admitted students for the Islamic University of Uganda for the academic year 2023-2024. Dear Rector, you are welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. First of all, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His ni'mah of good life and good health. May His salawat and blessings be on the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The Vice Rector of Finance and Administration, the Academic Registrar, the coordinator, the deans, heads of department, and other members of staff, as well as the guild president and their government, and our distinguished freshmen and women of Islamic University in Uganda main campus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. After thanking Allah, I would like to thank all of you, and especially your parents and guardians, for having chosen that you come to this university, Islamic University in Uganda. Congratulations for having chosen to come here at our great university, and on our part, we also, just like you've sworn, already when we are taking up our jobs, we also swore to uphold our responsibility as a university to do our part in helping you pursue your dreams. So working together, inshallah, you'll be tasked to do your work, and the members of staff here, both academic and administrative, will also do their part in letting you pursue your dreams. I was just checking on Professor Kuko, and I asked Professor Kuko to tell me how many people in the world are graduates. They have completed a degree, and the statistic that came out, who can guess how many people in the world, what is the percentage of people in the world who have completed a degree? Who can guess the percentage? I don't go to Google, just guess. Anybody wants to take a shot? How many do you think have completed a degree? 1%? 6%? Yes. Yeah? 1%? 2%? Actually, this gentleman is close, it is 6.7%. Only 6.7% of the 7.5 billion people in the world have completed a degree. So, you must first of all thank Allah that you are among that group that is on that pursuit of a degree. Don't take it for granted. Secondly, since you have started that journey, don't give your knowledge is not an easy journey. It requires patience, it requires hard work, it requires understanding your lecturers. Lecturers are different. They have different personalities and they have different ways of teaching. So you need to learn how to deal with each lecturer depending on how they do their work. Also, I would like to, so basically as far as academics are concerned, make sure you don't miss lectures, but also understand your lecturers and their needs and what they want, so that you become the best student in the class. Secondly, this is a chance for you to grow your personality, find out who you are, so that you don't have a crisis of identity by the time you leave. What kind of human being do you want to be? Therefore, this is a time of formative time for you to learn both the hard skills and the social skills. I encourage you to involve yourself in co-curricular activities. So don't just be a bookworm or read books. Explore other co-curricular activities, because these are the ones that teach the soft skills of leadership, time management, teamwork, communication skills, social interactions, how you are able to deal with people from different countries and different cultures. Please, this is the time for you to grow those skills. In this world, they will not be looking only for your knowledge, but also for those soft skills that enable you to work in different environments, work with different people, and being able to meet the targets of those organizations. So I encourage you to fully participate in the co-curricular activities that are available at this university. Thirdly, character. At IUIU, our values
our values are integrity, excellence, creativity. Our values are faith, integrity, excellency, diversity, and creativity. Thank you.
Thank you. All these values were well thought out. Faith is number one for obvious reasons. Faith in Allah, faith in knowing that you are not one person in the world, but you are part of Allah's creation, and therefore you have to behave. Integrity means that you do things according to the laws, both the spiritual laws as well as the laws of the university and the country. Excellence is that you must pursue excellence. You shouldn't be aiming for just to pass. As long as I pass, I don't mind. No. Once you have that kind of attitude, you get what we call a pass degree, which doesn't mean much in the market. So always aim high. Diversity, we are all coming from different cultures, different tribes, different countries, different nations. We must work together. In the Quran, Allah tells us that we are created out of different nations and tribes, so that we know each other. Inna Rabbakum indallah atqakum. The best among you is the most God-fearing. But only Allah knows those who are God-fearing. So as far as you are concerned, Nita'araf means that we need to know each other, we need to work together. If the warden assigns a room for you and you find yourself living with somebody from a different tribe or a different country, don't say, why did they roommate me with this person? Instead, get to know them, get to understand each other, get to work together to stay in that room without any problem. You never know what you may learn from that. This world is becoming smaller and smaller, as you all know, because of the 21st century technological advances. And people who are going to succeed are those who can live in all kinds of situations, working with all kinds of people. You are not going to decide who you are going to work with. When you get a job, you find there people and they can come from anywhere. Your ability to work with them will make you successful. Don't always be a complainer. Always look for the solution instead of causing the problem. Be a problem solver wherever you are. So Alhamdulillah, IU has produced graduates who are all over the world. We have a lot of graduates from Nigeria, from Somalia, from Kenya, Malawi, South Africa, Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Rwanda, Congo. You can name it. So please, diversity is very, very important. We must learn how to live together. I remember my primary school teacher said he defined civilization as learning to live together. That was the definition that I remember my third grade teacher teaching me. What is your own definition of civilization? Is it good buildings, good cars, good roads? I think his definition is really important. Learning to live together. The ability to work together. People of different names, different tribes, different languages, all being in the same place but work together as a team. That means we are civilized. But if you find people fighting over small things, why did you step on my bed? That becomes a fight at the follow. You hear people scratching each other's necks. And if you step on somebody's bed, also you can say, I'm sorry. Don't say, I will step on it again. Trying to provoke. So your ability to handle these situations shows how civilized you are. So please, I don't want any problems coming to the disciplinary saying people are fighting over small things. That means you are not civilized. And that's the first thing I tell you when they bring you to my office. Things that can easily be solved, you want to tell them to the warden. First, try to solve them among yourselves. Before you go to the next level. But our doors are open. If it's not able to be resolved somewhere else, don't resort to violence, come to us. We shall solve it for you. So diversity is very, very important. Then the other one is creativity, and the academic registrar has already talked about that. We are here to not just learn, but learn how to learn and learn how to unlearn. That's the definition of education these days. Learning how to learn and learning how to unlearn. Because knowledge is changing every minute. It used to take 100 years for knowledge to change. Now it takes only a few days. Knowledge in different fields changes. How are you going to keep abreast with that knowledge? Is you must develop skills of how to learn, so that you are not just copying things or just reading for the sake of reading, but read to understand and critically analyze what you are reading. Lastly, read. 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 Those of you from the Muslim faith know that was the first word in the message that our Prophet Muhammad got from Allah. So that's where I want to conclude my remarks to you. Read. Iqra. Read, because reading takes you to a different level of a human being. Without reading, you are pretending. Without reading, you are pretending to be a student. So, if I were to ask you, what is the last thing you have read? Don't come and tell me about the stuff that your teacher has given you to read. Read outside your teacher's outline. Read what the teachers showed you, but also read outside that area. Read newspapers, read different subjects. Just because you are taking computer doesn't mean that you cannot go and enjoy the National Geographic magazine. So please read. Read, read, read. And 10 years from now, you come and tell me, thank you, Professor, for telling me to read. Because it is those people who read that eventually become like Professor Abdul Pata, or Dr. Jalil, or Dr. Alima, or Dr. Abdul Ba, agribusiness is the deal of agribusiness. So you cannot sit here unless you are a reader. Am I lying? So please, don't just sit there and admire us. Emulate us and read. So next time I meet you, I'm going to ask you, what is the last book you read? So keep reading and the world will be at your feet. The man you see here, I was born in a relatively poor family like yours, in a small village like there like yours. But because of reading, I've gone places. And these days, my dear, I travel business class. Only because of reading. Otherwise, a pastor from Itendero would care about them. So, you are here for a reason. Your parents have gone through hell to make sure that you are here. You know your issues at home. Some of you come from single mother homes. Some of you are orphans. But you know how difficult it is that your parents and guardians are going through pre-career. Please, don't ashame them. And please, when the exams, stop cheating. I'm tired of these disciplinary committees working on people who are cheating on exams. It is because you are not reading. When you read and read and read, you will confidently come and sit the exam and pass. But when you start this, you let somebody read and then you want to copy them. Once we find you, we shall deal with you. So please, if you have not heard anything from me today, hear the word read. Read, read. And the word will be at your hands, inshallah. With those few words, were they few? Yes, I think they were few. With those few words, I want to welcome you to IUIU. Thank you for coming to the best university. Our university is the best in the whole world. Our university has been voted the best private university in Uganda 3 years in a row. Our university has the best leadership, as you can see. By the way, you are already an alumnus by being here. You stay here, you graduate, you become an alumnus, just like our alumni here. Who are the alumni? Please stand up. Alumni. So you see this? By the way, Dr. Anima there, the academic registrar, she has been here since 1988, but as a student. Professor Pata and Dr. Serwanga also have been here since 1988. They came as students as well, but they are still handsome and beautiful. Now, what were you here? She graduated in 2013 and the pioneer at previous campus. Now she's the dean of law. How about you? 2013 also, but now she's head of department, social work and social administration. And the coordinator, what were you here? 2000. That's why he's looking very close. Yes. 1988. 98. MashaAllah. 88. Hey, you also come here. MashaAllah. So now he's the deputy dean for our humanity. And how about you? You are trying to finish. Inshallah. So, the university that you have joined is second to none. I visit their offices and they tell me, IUIU, thank you for what you are doing, because the graduates from IUIU working here are very disciplined. You find them in all the ministries, you find them in the police, you find them in the army, you find them in the different areas around the world. The current Director General of Science and Technology Organization of Islamic Conference, Brother Sejidi, was a graduate of IUIU. The current Third Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Bianakadama, an alumnus of IUIU. Honorable Huna, the Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, is an alumnus. So, these are all, we had a minister in Gambia, we had a minister in Rwanda, as an alumnus of IUIU. So please, these are the people you emulate. So I'm going to task the academic registrar to do the last part, which should have been first, of introducing the staff who are here so that you get to know us. As for the rector, the CEO, the owner. So, thank you so much for choosing IIU. We are very serious about what we do. And as you can see, we are trying to improve the campus. I know you have some problems that we shall keep working on. So don't come for me after this. Don't worry. But we are trying to do the best for you. Tell your mother, your father, that the rector has promised that they are going to make me the best woman, the best lady, and the best gentleman out of me before I leave, inshallah. So, I'm going to please introduce the staff. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes, as the rector said, we were supposed to. Another very big hand clap for the rector. I think we have struggled all the way to be with you from Kampala and official business, but we struggled to be with you today. So we are really very grateful, Mr. Rector, for your presence. I will now allow to give the microphone so that we can have the self-introductions. I'll start with the high table.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm writing my name, Head of Department of Social and Acquisition, representing the Dean Accounting Mathematical Science.
Alimu Shaban Okruk, my name, Faculty of Science.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nagaja Hamida, acting Dean Faculty Group.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mubarak Siraj, University Coordinator, you got for me.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Professor Abdul Fatah, Vice Rector, Finance and Administration.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dr. Jalil Samanda, the Vice Rector and Head of Academic Affairs.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Masala khair. Good evening everyone. Professor Muhammad Lupa Ahmed, the Faculty of Humanities and Natural Sciences. Welcome the Ma'at al-Qudar, the new students, they are all welcome.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Rashid Sabaro, Deputy Dean of Management Studies.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is my name, and I am going to be president, as well as newly appointed the coordinator of African Union Students Association, this time in Uganda.
And I hear also the interim, where is the interim? Is he with us here?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jina langu ni Juma Kasim Muhindo kutoka katika kitivo cha lugha, isimu na fasihi, kitengo cha Kiswahili. Asante.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ali Waziri, Administrative Assistant, Office of the Rector. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bakwale Ahmad, the Chief Secretary of the
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Bobby Abdul Bast, Record Officer, Registry Department.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. اسمي حسين علي بولة، كلية الدراسات الإسلامية واللغة العربية. مرحبا بكم. السلام عليكم.
Thank you very much. I would like to also, Mr. Rector, seize this opportunity to thank the members who worked so hard to organize, and we want to appreciate the efforts of the interim government and the guild president and the coordinators for mobilizing the students and for ensuring that we have this occasion. Can you stand up for recognition all those students who are helping us in the organization? Please stand up. So this admission ceremony, we now want them to be student-centered. Inshallah, we'll see how we keep training them. Thank you very much.
Now, first, before you even proceed, I would like and request you to give a thunderous hand clap to the top table that is sitting before us. Please, 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah, those were mine. Now for the director. Let us clap. 1, 2, 3, go! Mr. Director, sir, when you are introducing yourself, you forgot the title. Mr. Hansa. Alright, as we are coming to the end of this glamorous event, there is nothing more to talk about except for thanking very much our beloved administrators for having initiated this event and having admitted this student. And one thing we have learned is that the Alumni Award, the Rectors Award, all these things are actually possible. You begin working for greatness when you are still in year 1. You don't reach year 2 or year 3, and then you start beginning to think that you're going to run for Alumni Award, and yet you've been disorganized since year 1. This is a ground for you to start afresh. And another thing, let me leave you with this. It is very easy to be good, but very hard to become great. Sitting at this table took greatness, it took sacrifice. But sitting down there, it took what? To be good. So you can come here only if you decide to become great. Thank you very much. So with those few requests, let me get my colleagues to introduce the last one.
The last thing on our agenda, we are having a closing remark, whereby the beautiful vote.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وما كان المؤمنون لينفروا كافة فلولا نفر من كل فرقة منهم طائفة ليتفقهوا في الدين ولينذروا قومهم إذا رجعوا إليهم لعلهم يحذرون. Allah says in Quran chapter 9, verse 121, that it's not wise for the whole world and all people from every community, all of them, to move out to go and concentrate on learning particular parts of knowledge. But let there be a group of people go and concentrate learn, immerse themselves into knowledge, learn about their faith and other disciplines, such that when they come back, they can warn, they can guide those whom they have left behind. May we become ambassadors of knowledge. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept this ceremony such that it is useful. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Qasim Shu'aib Abdul Khaliq, Mahmoud Bismillah, and every student of the Islamic University in Uganda from the Faculty of Islamic Studies and Arabic Language. I am proud to be an alumnus of the Islamic University in Uganda who graduated in 2009 on the 7th of February. Wassalamu alaikum.
Immediately because East African, the national anthem of East African. Let us all rise to the anthems as we are closing.
Umoja